There's a decision you can make right now, and I think that most people don't even realize they're allowed to make that decision. You can decide to be back. You can decide to be back at any moment. You don't have to wait for a special moment. You don't have to wait to feel ready again. In fact, you shouldn't wait, because that moment won't come. I can tell you from my own experience. Over the last few weeks, I haven't shown up here the way I wanted to. School and work needed extreme lock-in, and I gave them that. And I don't regret it, because I passed my exams. That was a milestone that I had to achieve. But somewhere in that process, I drifted away from who I was becoming. And it wasn't that big fall off. No, it was like slowly moving away from the person I was trying to become. And today I'm done waiting for the right moment to come back. I lost my momentum, but I'm coming back now, because there is something that most people get wrong about this. Here's what most people get wrong about momentum. Most people think losing it means starting over, like starting over completely, like all the results, all the progress is gone. And that's just not true. You're not back to zero, and you don't have to rebuild everything from scratch. And this belief is really what keeps most people stuck longer than they need to be. Because if you think you're starting from zero, that means that you have to rebuild everything, and it feels exhausting, it feels overwhelming, rightly so. But it feels exhausting before you even begin, so you just don't begin. You stay in the gap between, all right, I want to start again, but at the same time, I'm afraid of starting again. And in that gap, you tell yourself you'll start when things get better, when you have more time, when life calms down. But life rarely calms down on its own schedule. And here's what I've come to understand about momentum. It's something you can lose quickly. And believe me, I know, because I lose it all the time. But at the same time, it can also be built quickly. Not easily, but quickly. And how you do that is you have to start with small decisions. And the important part is you have to start. It's a decision you have to make regardless of the circumstances. You don't wait to feel motivated again. You don't wait for the perfect moment. You just start now. Right now, you can decide to be back. You tell yourself, I'm back, and then you just start. Of course, you can't decide to be back and the results will be back instantly. If you've been eating like shit for the last few weeks, you won't see the results as soon as you decide that you're back. But in your identity, you're back. And that's even more powerful, because your identity is always the first thing that has to shift before the results catch up. So I'm back, and I will make more videos to help you. That's why you should follow and subscribe. But I want to make this video about you. I don't just want to tell you my story. What this means for you is you can decide to be back right now. Make that decision with me. Maybe your life got loud for a while. Maybe it's because of school, work, your family, or some unexpected thing, and you just lost momentum. It happens to everyone. But now you just have to decide, you have to shift in identity and come back to the version of you that's consistent and that works on the things that you want to work on. So if you've lost momentum for whatever reason and you want to work on your goals again, whether that's fitness, business, or just yourself, whatever, here's your permission. Take this video as a sign to start again. Don't wait for a perfect Monday. Don't wait for a new month. You don't need anything to align. You just need to decide today. Decide that you are the version that works on those goals, and decide right now with me that you're back. And if you've liked this video, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also our Instagram and TikTok. We want to help you achieve all your goals through shifting your identity, because identity is the most powerful thing you have. Once you shift your identity into the version of that person that has all your goals, you'll achieve everything you want. So we want to help you with that. That's why you should follow us, and make sure to like this video if you enjoyed this. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.